As Pacific Islanders, we are far away from our home, but as the sea rises, we also rise and stand strong together as a community. We are the Matagi Mālohi, which means strong winds. I want you to imagine right now this wind. Imagine that you're the sail in the canoe and you, all your banners, you, each and every one of you, will carry this message around the world as the strong wind will carry your message too. We are the Matagi Mālohi that will allow the canoe to sail towards climate justice in order to demand attention to the everyday impacts of climate change. I've been living here in Australia with my mother and brother for 13 years, and as I was Papuan and a Melanesian living in Australia, I try not to forget where I come from and my roots. In those 13 years, I have not been back home to West Papua because of my mother's human rights activist work for West Papua. But I'm very fortunate to call Australia my second home because I can be the voice for my voiceless brothers and sisters back home who are still fighting for freedom and the right to self-determination. In West Papua, we are not only facing colonial Indonesia, but we are also facing the impacts of climate change. Losing our land to companies and clearing the land from foreign logging, the palm oil production, Australia is also one of those contributions. So we ask and beg and demand the government to stop. Use your relationship with Indonesia to fight for climate justice. Just like our Pacific Islands family from the low-lying atolls of Kiribati and Tuvalu, or the bigger islands of Vanuatu and Fiji, climate change is increasingly becoming a threat to our homes and our way of living. The one thing that connects all the Pacific Islands is the ocean, and it is getting warmer because of the overload of CO2 in the atmosphere. So what does the Pacific want? We want an immediate phase out of all coal burning and the productions, and end fossil fuel subsidies, and to not open any new coal mines. Each and every one of us here is here because we are fighting and demanding for a just and sustainable world that works for all of us. The Pacific are resilient even in the face of destruction, colonialism and racism. And Australia is part of the Pacific, despite the recent disrespect in Tuvalu from the government towards our people and leaders. But we know it's not a reflection of its citizens. You people are fighting alongside us for a cleaner future. So I just also want to acknowledge that from Mauna Kea to Ihumatao, from the Amazon to Japarung, from Western Australia to West Papua, our Indigenous families still fight to protect our land. Our ancestral land is important for our present and future generations. As Pacific Islanders, it is important to educate our young and future generations in our communities, to be the Matagi Mālohi, to be the strong winds that will navigate our canoe in this movement to climate justice. Each and every one of us here is that strong wind. Can you feel this strong wind right now? We are Matagi Mālohi, so if we are going to fight for this, we need everyone. When the planet we love is under attack, we are not drowning, we are fighting. Say it with me. We are not drowning, we are fighting. We are not drowning, we are fighting. Thank you.